Hello! Welcome to the Whitby Public Library's Giant Science Program. My name is Rachel, I work at the Whitby Public Library, and today we're going to be making our own lava lamps. So today our giant aspect is going to be a giant chemical reaction. So we're actually going to make two different types of lava lamps. We're going to make a regular lava lamp, and we're going to make a glow-in-the-dark lava lamp. So here's all the materials you will need to make these two lava lamps. First, you're going to need two clear containers, glasses, bowls of any sort. They just need to be clear. I'm using two clear cups, but you can use water bottles, mason jars, whatever you like. You will need some water, some oil. You can also use baby oil or vegetable oil. Some alka-seltzer tablets. These tablets you can get at any grocery store or a Shoppers Drug Mart. Some food coloring, some measuring cups, and finally some highlighters. Now, the highlighters play a key role in our glow-in-the-dark lava lamps. But if you're only making the regular lava lamps, you only need these materials here, all right? So first we're going to get started with just doing our regular lava lamp. So we're going to take one of our cups and we're going to fill it up 2/3 with oil and 1/3 with water. Now depending on whatever type of container you are using, your measurements are going to be a little bit different. Just make sure it is 2/3 oil, 1/3 water. Now I'm going to eyeball mine a little bit. And we're gonna put in about this much oil. And, whoopsies, some water. Now see, oil and water has a different consistency, so they'll separate. You'll be able to see that your water will be at the bottom of your oil right down here. Actually, I'm just going to add in a little bit more water. There we go. Next, you're going to need your food coloring. So you can take whatever color you like. I'm going to use green. And we're going to put a few drops of food coloring in. And your food coloring is heavy, so it should drop down to the bottom. There's a few on the top that don't want to drop. Next, for our chemical reaction, you're going to need your alka-seltzer tablets. Now, if you rip open the package, you'll find most packages come with 2 little tablets. So let me shake these little guys out. 1 and 2. Now, I would recommend, if you're using a small container like I am, to break your alka-seltzer tablet in half. But if you're using a big container like a mason jar, you can throw in the entire thing. Next, I'm going to drop it in, and we're going to watch, and we're going to see our chemical reaction, and we're going to make our very own lava lamps. Ready? I'm going to zoom in close so you can see it really well. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, drop! Now notice how it's bubbling, and as the bubbles go crazy. Now, why is this happening? After you drop your seltzer tablet in and it sinks to the bottom and starts dissolving, it forms a gas which rises to the top and takes a little of the colored water with it. The gas bubble then breaks on the surface and the colored water sinks back down into the bottom. That's how we get this super cool chemical reaction here. Watch as the giant bubbles float to the surface, carrying some of the colored water in, and then they float back down. You can turn your concoction around to get lots of different viewpoints on it. It's super cool as it bubbles and froths. Now, as your alka-seltzer tablet is used up, you can put in as many tablets as you want in extra, and you can just keep watching the chemical reaction over and over again. You can try adding more water, you can try doing less water, more oil, and experiment with how it's going to turn out. All right, on to the next one. Okay, now we finished with our first lava lamp. We're gonna set this one aside and we're gonna get started on our glow in the dark one. Now, to make it glow in the dark, there's some things we have to do first. We're going to need one piece of paper towel and some highlighters. What we're actually going to do is we're going to color in this piece of paper towel with a highlighter. And then when we make our concoction again, 2 parts oil, 1 part water, we're gonna soak our colored in towel into the water component, and then we're gonna color the water with highlighter that way. Then when we add in our alka-seltzer tablet, it's going to glow in the dark after we find a dark place, of course. So we're gonna take our highlighters and we're just going to start coloring in our paper towel. Now the entire paper towel doesn't have to be completely covered. It's okay if you still see some white parts, but we're gonna try and color it in as much as we can. So when we soak it into the water, we get the most possible highlighter into it, thus making our lava lamp the most glow in the dark that we possibly can. Now, as much as I'm sure everyone would love to watch me color an entire piece of paper towel in with a highlighter, I'm going to use some editing magic to jump ahead. But take as long as you want coloring your piece in, okay? All right, so now we've colored in our paper towel with highlighter. It should look a little bit like this and be pretty wet. One other thing we're going to need is a dark place. Now for this to really work, you're gonna have to look at it somewhere that's very dark. You can wait and you can do it late at night and try like that, or you can do what I've done, which is make a little fort. So after we do this, I'm gonna go into my fort for us to see it work, because it's gotta be dark. So now my sheet of paper is all ready. I have a cup that is 2/3 oil. I have a cup that is 1/3 water. We're gonna take our highlighter, paper towel, we're gonna scrunch it up, and we're gonna put it into the water. And we're gonna press on it, press on it, press on it, press on it, press on it. We wanna get as much of that good highlighter out and into the water. The more highlighter you get, the more glowy your experiment is going to be. And we want it to be as glowy as possible. So, I'm gonna squish it all down. Squish, squish, squish. Take the sheet out and wring it. Woo, isn't that cool? Wring it, wring it, wring it. And I'm just gonna put it in and squish it one more time, a couple of good squishes to get the maximum amount of highlighter. Look at my hands. And I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna wring it, wring it, wring it. You're gonna wanna do this over a clean surface, or a surface that's very easy to clean, because it is going to get messy. All right, I think we're at pretty much as much as we can do. So we don't need any food coloring this time. We're just gonna pour our water and highlighter mixture into our oil mixture, and it will fall to the bottom. And then we're gonna get an alka-seltzer tablet, and we're gonna go someplace dark. Ready? All right, now we are someplace dark. I'm gonna put my alka-seltzer tablet in, and we're gonna get a good position. And there we go. It's a chemical reaction. Now it's not super glowy in the dark, mine unfortunately, but it is glowy. Isn't that cool? Now to compare, I'm just gonna pick it up and move it out somewhere light so you can see. This is what we're looking at. Maybe I need more highlighter, sorry, next time. Ta-da! All right, and just like that, we are done. So thank you for watching. Follow us on social media and visit us at whitbylibrary.ca to discover more of our online collections and programs. Now you can also book your contactless pickup appointment and get stuff from the library again. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you again next time. All right, bye.